kind of map for navigation. But some people have problems to fold the map and to find the north. Yeah, you may have experienced the same like they did, and you wish to have something better than these old-fashioned maps, or that like the GPS devices which give you the right coordinates but not a visualized route you propose to have, and you might get muddy shoes. So what you need is a tool which makes off-road navigation easier. A tool which gives you the ideal route for your proposed vehicle. And luckily, we have that tool. It's called Ovner, and it's an application in Java.
So let's see how this thing actually works. So as you can see, we have this map here, and what we can do is we can add some waypoints. Let's add a few here and here, for example. And now that you have the waypoint set, you can calculate the route. So it takes a while, and it gives you a complete route of the path. So as you can see from the interface, we didn't have any designers in the team, but let's go through it anyway. So on the left side, there's just a list of waypoints. On the right-hand side, you have these vehicle properties that affect the pathfinding. And below them, there's the information box. So when I move my mouse over the map here, the information box tells us things about the terrain and that kind of thing. And on the bottom, there's the side profile of the path. So you can see the uphills and downhills and that kind of thing. And when I move my mouse over here, you can see how this pointer moves along the path from the map. So for example, if we clear this thing up and go play around this lake, for example, if we want to go from one side of the lake to the other side of the lake, we are using a car now, by the way. So if we calculate the route, we see that, okay, we have to go around the lake, and it's a long ride, and we cannot be bothered to do that. So we better use some cool vehicles like a tank. And now if we recalculate the path, we can go straight through the water like a horse. So now I know what you're thinking now. What happens if we just try to ride along this lake with a bike? So let's see. We pick a bike here and we calculate the route. It just says that it's not a very great idea. So that's the basic functionality, and I will let Clemens know more.
So for what is it good for? It's basically good for any kind of navigation which requires somehow navigation, even for military purposes. We have some competitors, but the competitors focus too mainly on one specific target group. So you cannot change new vehicle classes, you cannot change the predefined settings, and we offer a tool, one tool for navigation on water, on land, and on food. So let's focus on the market. The market volume for the European recreation market is 4.5 billion euros, and the share of the technical equipment is 10%, which leads to an impressive market potential for a product of 450 million euros. And it's a fast-growing branch. The growth was up to 6% on average in the last 5 years, even in the financial crisis. The navigation via mobile phones or tablets is still getting off the ground, but it's also a huge potential because the share of the navigation via portables and tablets is only 4% worldwide today, and the market will increase up to 23 billion euro. So what will we come up next with? We want to implement some Facebook plugin maybe later to add some new vehicle classes, and of course it will be available and downloadable very soon. This is our team. We are from Ovner. Thank you.
Questions from the judge. How much does it cost a lot?
It's not calculated yet, but it won't be so expensive. Very, very small price.
What's the price range? Any ideas yet?
Yeah. Not really, we have to do market research. Usually you get only we focus as competitors only on the whole devices. We only sell but only the software. I think the range should be much below under the real devices of Garmin or something like that. Maybe $20 or something like that. Very, very cheap.
Thank you. Changing adoption for users is actually quite a big barrier to entry for some of the new companies, and at least in web technologies there is a rule: if you're not 10 times better, you're not better. So how do you really intend to differentiate that rather than just add a few more vehicle classes and connect with social media? What is really the killer app that you have?
Yeah.
Is it just the different interface that you can now check on a tablet, or something else?
No, there's something else. The idea is that you have, the first time you have a tool which you can use for any kind of vehicle, on land, on water, and on food. Usually you have only one specific program for in-car navigation or for hiking or something else. As you have seen, you can even use it by tank. This is completely new. And you can add it to Facebook, maybe then later you can share your path if you're a hiker with your friends. And you have new cameras, they save the exit files with GPS files in it, and you can combine it. It's a very broad range what you can do with this sort of product later.
Is there a possibility for multiple vehicle classes for one route?
Yeah, you can edit. The algorithm is very flexible, so you can add everything. You can add your own vehicles with your own settings if you want to.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you. A round of applause for the team. So next up we have Techie Doggies Toys.